Hey, what's up, guys? Sean here, CEO and founder of XenialHQ.com. Super excited to finally get this platform launched, and we're going to give you a quick overview and tell you a little bit about the platform and show you our timeline and where we're headed so you can get started for free. XenialHQ.com, it's the world's first social network connecting hosts globally, powered by crypto social tokens. XenialHQ is dedicated to connecting hosts from every platform around the world in a single, safe, free of algorithms, free from random bans, with all the features and functions of every social network that you have come to know and love. And the best part is you're going to earn free crypto social tokens for simply using the site. So every time you log in, every time you read a blog post, every time you connect with someone, send a friend request, post a video, share a post, a comment, every single action, you are awarded and attributed crypto social tokens directly into your wallet. And this is pre-ICO. So once the initial coin offering happens later this year, those can be redeemed for any fiat currency that you would like. So you're going to get paid to use XenialHQ.com. Social media platforms have been making billions of dollars off their user base and sharing none of it with their users. We're changing that dynamic because our users are going to earn crypto social tokens, which is our native cryptocurrency, with a ticker of CSTX for using the site. Nothing more, nothing to buy, no membership to pay for. The site is completely free, and you're going to earn CSTX with every interaction. All right. The CSTX will be able to be bought and sold on all of the major exchanges once the ICO happens. Again, I think a target is Q3 on that. And you can learn more about our token at XenialHQ.com/CSTX. So you can't really deny the decline of Facebook, right? In fact, for the first time in the history of the site, they have reported a drop in user base, all right? The other thing, and I'm going to show you here on the other screen, is there's so many different groups to join. It's a fantastic platform, but let's be honest, there's 140 plus Turo groups alone, just for Turo. So you can't just join a single group and connect with folks. You've got to join many groups, and each of them are going to have their own sets of rules to follow, so on and so forth. Whereas XenialHQ.com, the moment you log in, everybody there is there for the same reason. So it's like one huge group. Now, we will have some groups, private groups inside of the platform, just like Facebook, but we're going to have far less groups. There's no duplication of group topics allowed, and our groups are going to be run by verified badge holders only, all right? So you've got to constantly fight the Facebook algorithm if you do have a group. Just because you have a group and you post in it doesn't mean the people in the group are going to see the posts. It just depends on the algorithm and your affinity with that person and whether or not it's going to show up in their newsfeed. So just being in a group doesn't mean that you're going to see the content in that group either, right? Those are both downfalls to even having the Facebook algorithm at all. With our platform, you're not going to have to fight that. With so many drawbacks, from wasted time, decline in users, lack of effectiveness, there's no data on your group members, right? You don't get any of their information. You don't get any of their opt-in. With our site, you do. So as you start bringing people from other groups in, not only are you going to get awarded and paid a referral commission for bringing that person over, but as the group admin, you'll also build your database because you'll get that opt-in information. They'll also automatically follow and join any groups that you're currently in together on other platforms. So it's very useful again, but it's just not the most efficient or effective way. I'm going to show you an example here. So I just typed in Turo here on Facebook, and just look at all these different groups if you want to connect with other hosts. I mean, they're just everywhere, and each one of these are going to have their own set of questions and own set of politics within the group. And unless you just plan on, spending all day long bouncing from group to group to group and trying to, remember the politics and the rules of that group and the dynamic, it's really, really hard to have any real meaningful connections out of those groups. Versus Xenial is simply not that way, because every member there is a host, is looking to add value to other hosts, looking to connect and network. There's over 143 groups on Facebook, generally segmented by state or region, making it impossible to connect with others, unless you want to play the politics of 100 plus groups and check dozens of feeds every single day. But what if you could log in and every person was an aspiring host or a host, and you never had to join the groups? Well, that's exactly what we're doing. Now we'll have groups, but again, they're going to be much more niched by topic and subject matter, and led by verified badge holders. XenialHQ groups are dedicated to learning, growing, sharing best practices, consulting, co-hosting, The news feed is where you're going to get all of your general discussion threads, and you'll have topic groups that you'll be able to join as well. So think of the groups as your breakout session at a conference, and the news feed is your happy hour networking after the fact. Here's an example of what it looks like. You can see very similar to the platforms with the news feed. You've got your friends, your profile, your quick links, toolbar, notification, messages, all of that good stuff. So all the same features that you have on Facebook, with none of what you don't like. XenialHQ site features groups, direct messages, group messages, video calls, voice calls, hashtags, activity feeds, timelines, profiles, hover cards, user posts, reactions, quizzes, polls. All of that is in our platform as well. We wanted to avoid a complete culture shock, so we developed a platform to look very much like your current user experience on platforms like Facebook. This helps users feel more comfortable and engage more often, and overcome the reluctance to change that's inherent in all of us when we want to switch from one platform to the next, right? But we look the same. We took the same basic look and functions and added so much more to it, and made it much more streamlined and efficient for our specific purposes and connecting hosts. So let's get into some of the key separating factors. We've got tools. It's more than just a social network, guys. You're going to have access to exclusive interviews with top performing hosts from around the world, Turo rate calculators, profit simulators for every make and model, co-hosting opportunities, fleet management tips, management opportunities, fleet growth tools and resources, free leads for co-hosts, free local market reports in any market, see what's going on Turo, mastermind classes available, training guides, ebooks, market tips and strategies, discounts from vendors like insurance companies, lenders, a leaderboard, Turo marketplace where you can buy and sell cars or parts, insurance discounts, private funding to acquire more vehicles, and of course, you're going to earn free crypto social tokens. So thank you so much for taking a look at this. I want to encourage you to go to XenialHQ.com right now and register for your free account. We've got 150 million tokens set aside specifically for our pre-ICO launch. So now is the time to start earning those tokens. We're going to give away 150 million tokens of the 750 million supply. And when we go to ICO, all of those are going to be able to be used and traded in for other currencies or for cash once the ICO is official and live.